Hello, this is Katerina, and I'll bring you the pink super full moon energy report for this week. And we start this week with the element of water. This super full moon brings up all the emotions, and my guides called it a deep diver moon. That means it's a moon where we go deeply into the crevices of our soul. Whatever has been hidden there for a long time is now resurfacing in order to be healed, embraced, loved, and gently released. That's never an easy task or undertaking. And my guide said this is the perfect preparation for the fire element on Friday, the Beltaine ignition of the cosmic fire, both within us, within the earth. So we start the week with the element of water and we end the week with the element of fire. And I'm just hearing, isn't there a saying, a baptism of fire and water? So I think that's exactly what this week is all about. And with it comes huge change. And while I was driving, I kept seeing the number 55, and 55 stands for ultimate change. Change in our life circumstances, change in our circle of friends. It is really a time where we're taking stock, we're seeing what does resonate with us. We have so many energetic portals we're going through at the moment. So the timeline shifts, I don't know how many there are in such a short amount of time. I'm super mesmerized and it's like, oh my God, where am I? Who am I? I don't know. I think last week within the span of 3 days, I always lost time and I was driving along and I thought, God, that can never be 10 minutes. Or the other day, the day before, I think, it was an hour, it totally disappeared, and I thought, wow, okay. And it feels like we are in this super accelerated phase of timeline shifts. And those of you who really anchor the highest potential possible, if that's kind of your guiding star, what you always look out for, then you are quickly accelerating. And I don't know if I ever had so many timeline shifts in such a short succession. I don't know if you've ever experienced it when you come out the other side and you look around, it's like, I feel so out of place. Everything feels so different where I'm at. And I had another one this morning and I went back into the living room to do some work and I thought, oh, the energy here is completely different to half an hour ago when I left the room and did something else. And so many of you will experience that. You will also very likely experience intense ascension symptoms. And the more you allow yourself to go with it and not fight it and feel like, all right, that's part of the shift we are just going through this week, I feel it's like slightly on the crazy end. So I often find when I know about it and I'm prepared and I know, all right, full moon in Scorpio, it's deep emotions, it's sensual. It can also be in the sacral chakra, that there are old traumas resurfacing, or people feel a bit extra on edge and take things the wrong way. And stay, if possible, open and just know that everybody is going through a rather rough patch. You know, it feels like the image they're giving me now, it's like when you're in a plane and you're in extreme turbulence, you know, it's like, it's all shivering and shaking and you're like, oh my God, so whatever anybody is saying or doing right now under the circumstances is not how it usually would feel like. And I think that's a really clear picture my guides have given me. And God, the other one they're giving me now is, I don't know, there are those planes that they're super small. I think they're only for 1 or 2 people that can land on water. You know, for people who live extremely remotely, they may have something like that. And they say it will land smoothly on the surface of the water. And by midweek, it's kind of that intensity of this super duper deep cleanse, that was hard to get out, that intensity will subside. We have a moment of pause Wednesday, beginning Thursday, and then boy, we are in the fire ignition period. And I think the easiest way to align with that is having loads of candles burning, and candles also raise the frequency in your home. At the moment, I use extremely loads of my aura sprays. I blend them myself with essential oils that resonate and the essences that I'm doing to give it a boost energetically. or any incense. I personally love Palo Santos. It's a sacred wood from Peru. And sage, I've burned more than one throw, more than one carpet. So I'm not really good with white sage. So Palo Santos, even if the ash falls down, you don't leave burning marks. So that's more with me, fire and intensity. It doesn't always go hand in hand. I'm better for outdoor fire ceremonies, I guess. And so a deep cleanse in your home is really, really appropriate, because if you release a lot, then it's always helpful to align our home. And in the event for Friday, I called Light Ground the New You. And several people asked me, Katerina, what is light grounding? And that's basically, we absorb a lot of high cosmic light and intensity and codes 24/7. I already know the Arcturians and the Andromedans are with us right now for the light codes you're going to receive in a minute. And once we receive them in our system, we also are meant to align our home with it. I often get a spirit to deep cleanse the house, to declutter things. I look for new images that I want to download. I charge crystals with that high energy. And that means the light that is coming in is anchored in my surroundings. That means it's present. Like I said earlier, when I had this massive timeline shift this morning, I wonder what's going to happen when I get out of here, because usually the energy in here gets so high that my energy shifts when I'm home, and then I have to raise the frequency in my home as well. And I also love Hertz frequency music, and there's tons for free on YouTube. And you have Deep Cleanse, you have 528, that is heart and the harmony alignment. So I'm now needing to be extremely vigilant, I think it's called, to continuously keep that momentum going, because and I had roadworks this morning, and I have an important podcast tomorrow that I'm invited. And I thought, oh no, not again roadworks. And it's meant to be quiet. And my energy really went downhill. And I thought, Karina, you have to keep straight. And I could really feel that down momentum. And then I thought, right, just go out, talk to the workers and ask what the deal is. And they said, oh, by tomorrow 4 in the afternoon, we'll be long gone. Don't worry, honey. And then my energy tripled back up again. So I also know what it's like to live a normal life. And, you know, you have one curveball after another coming your way. And I think that spiritual discipline is also more important than ever, to know how do I turn it back in the direction where I wanted to go. So, I'll really look forward to the event on Friday, because today they said to me I'm meant to work more in the area and with the trees to prepare my system to hold much more energy than I would be able to even last week. So I know we are going to go through a super accelerated period, and my guides just reminded me, Katerina, you've forgotten the most important thing to mention. This full moon is also an amazing interdimensional portal. So for all of you who love astral journeys and traveling, you may want to go into a past life, reconnect or connect with your future self, and bring your guides in further. This full moon is excellent for it. So any more expanded energetic work is amazing today and tomorrow, they're saying, especially tonight. And I'm hearing reach for the stars. And those of you who are galactic in nature, all of you who are star seeds, even if you stand out 5 minutes tonight gazing at the stars, however many you can see where you are, here it's cloudy right now, but know in your heart you are deeply connected. So let's see what light codes are coming in for us. I'm really, really excited. The energy feels already very electrified. Iwanana masa kahana shianama hiueanama hiueanama iakasanamaha Yes, kiki, ask, kiki, nana, masa, si, kiki, na, ma, sha, ha, kianama, kianama. na 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 ma. Iwana. Isa sa 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 namaha. Isa sa na 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 maha. Isa sa na na maha. Isa sa na ma. Ashk 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 isk isk isk. Yashka ka ka sa na 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 ma. Yashka ka ka sa 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 na ma. Ya nama, ya kiki sasana maha, ya kiki sasana maha, ishk 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 ka ashk 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 kiki a sasana maha, ishk ka sasana maha, miyana maha, miyana manaha. Iwana, 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 Iana masa. Ishk, 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 kiki, sasa, namaha. Ah, sa 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 namaha. Ah, sa 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 namaha. Ia kiki nahamasa. Ia kiki nahamasa. Miashkia sasana maha. Miashkia na I sasana maha. I sasana maha. Aki nahamasa. Aki naha masai kikina. Misi I kikina maha a kikiashkana. A kikiashkana. Siwi ana masana. Siwi ana masana. A sisi nama a kakana masa. A kakana masa. Aka aka aka. Aka aka aka. Blessed it be, so mote it be, and so it is. Namaste. Wow, that was a whole new transmission. I've never connected in this way before. And the last part was an Arcturian Andromedan light blessing, a shield, an awakening, a softening of our system. And before we received the moon codes, the solar sun codes, the energies from Venus, and it was a very soft and gentle energy, and they said they prepare our system now gradually for that high impact of the Beltaine ignition on Friday. And for those of you who are interested, on Friday 6 p.m. UK, 7 p.m. European time, and 11 Mountain Time, 1 p.m. EST, I'll do that ignition, and it's recorded, both audio and video. If you can't join on this auspicious time, you will have the replay. You will be able to enjoy that fiery energy whenever you feel drawn to reboost your system. And we are incredibly blessed, I'm hearing. We received enormous, beautiful blessing right now. And I'm also reminded, thanks guys, I've heard it in the transmission, those of you who are aligned with the 144,000 warriors of light and truth and benevolence, that core group is aligning, it's working beautifully together, and let your hearts be touched by their love, power, and dignity, I'm hearing. So I wish you a most wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy this video and have a wonderful, wonderful deep diver pink super new moon or full moon And I see you again soon, and I hope to see you on Friday. Blessed be. Thank you.